Cannot see me. Can you see me now?
Hi, ma'am. Happy New
Hello.
Year, Happy Diwali.
Happy New Year. Happy Diwali. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How was your Diwali?
Very nice.
Good, good,
We
good.
went to Goa.
Oh, nice. That's good. That's good.
Mhm. What about you?
Oh, we are always busy because I I work for a volunteer for a community center. So
Oh,
we had a Diwali party there, so I was organizing that. Then every Diwali we have people coming over to my house, so that is going on. Then my grandson's birthday was there, so his party. So
oh,
Diwali
lovely.
time is very, very busy for us.
Very nice.
Yeah. So,
I have
so
sent this to submission for
yes,
Ayurvedic.
yes, yeah, I saw that. So,
I put colors
yes,
and body parts and
yes,
number and name.
correct. So, the only time whenever you do colors, right? Make sure the color is on yang brain. Yang brain is here.
I'm
Is
not getting.
yang brain is always below the nail, right here. Last time I had shown you, right, that you
Huh.
make a circle over here. So always show the colors on yang brain, not anywhere else. Because in the pit, that's why I told you to draw it on the picture. Okay, that's why I didn't want you to do it anything on your hands, because these are all the organ parts, right? So all the cuff joints,
Right.
you will have all the yang organs, correct? Now if you put the colors there, and if that time the color is not needed there, it will affect your organs, right?
Okay, then on this color I have to put here only.
Only here. If the color, unless and until there is an indication, like we are working on the large intestine, if we have to work on the small intestine or lungs or heart, and we tell you to put it on that pitta joint or cuff joint or vat joint or the phalanges, then only you do it. Otherwise, whenever you are doing for overall, when you don't know much, right? Then you're always going to use the yang brain.
Okay. All the
Okay.
fingers means whatever. Okay.
Whenever, yes. Like I had mentioned that when you, to avoid sunstroke, remember I had given the dark green color on finger number 3, 4,
Four.
and yeah, 3, 4, and where did I say?
Yes.
One more place I had told you.
Yes. Heat stroke 4, 3 and 0 number. 25.
Ah, correct.
9 number. Arey, sorry,
Correct.
0.
Zero number. Correct. Right? So
Yes.
and again, I have always said yang brain, unless and until it says on the joint, on the phalange, or on a certain point, you will not do anything about it. You will always put it on the yang brain. Okay? Okay. So I saw, and it's a good one. Nice. That's the reason why I wanted to do it um, on a image and not on your hands. Okay. Okay. So far we have done the TCM colors, the TCM elements, the 6 key colors. Correct. We have done the colors of the 6 key. We did the seed therapy. We talked about the 5 shoe points. We talked about the Leo connecting points. So all the 60 command points we know, which is given in your book also. We have talked about the correspondence in Sujok. We talked about the Tulyartha, right? And how we can help by doing the Vat, Pitta, and Kapha, and all the Pitta joints are related to the organs, sense organs that we have talked about, right? Do you have any questions? And do we want to go on anything over it again?
This I have to go through this Ayurvedic part. I think so.
Okay.
Again, means
So do you think like
because
you have, yeah, go ahead.
I need to some learn more about this thing because this too, and I tried a lot. I read through, I gone through, I tried it, but this Ayurvedic I didn't try. So I
Okay.
think I need to work out on this thing on my
Okay.
side. You
Okay.
explained it well, but my revision work is very, it's not satisfactory. So I
Okay.
need to work on this.
Okay. That's fine. You can work on it. And as I said, we will give you enough time to study, ask questions in between if you have questions. So before you go and you start to give your exams, you are ready for everything. Okay. Again, the
So
exams
Thursday
are
I
not,
have exams.
no, no, no,
Thursday
no,
I have
no,
to give
no, no,
ex.
no,
No, no.
no, no, no,
Okay.
no. We
And
will,
this exam I have to go for exam. I have to go to Pallavi ma'am house.
no, not for practical, you might have to. Otherwise, I don't, we will do it online, everything. We will make sure that you're giving, so the examination will be based on, uh, say, maybe after 2 weeks if we take the exams. Okay. And 2 weeks,
Oh,
you
okay.
get yourself prepared. We will decide on a date. It will be a Tuesday or a Thursday only. So we'll decide on the date. Then the same timing we will have that day. I will prepare a question paper. So say your exam, I say that your exams are going to start at 9:30 next Tuesday morning. If I say this, if that is what I put it in the group, then 9:30, before 9:30 you log in. Then we send you the question paper. Okay. As soon as we send the question paper will come on the group, because if anybody else is preparing, I have no idea. But the question paper will come on the group. You will start writing your paper right away. Okay. You will start writing the paper and we will give you an hour and a half. So 1 hour, 30 minutes, and we will say, now submit your paper. Anybody who does not submit before 1 hour, 30 minutes, their marks, every 5 minutes late, we will be cutting 5 marks from the paper. So delayed paper submission, you will, the marks will
And
get
how many questions and its paper is based on objectives or
both. So there will be 50 objective questions. Okay, 50 objectives. There will be one long answer. So in the long answer, it will be explain what is five shoe points, for example. Okay, or what is Vat with Kapha. Okay, that's a long answer, right? You have to write it properly. Okay, so whenever there are long answers, we also want you to put a diagram. So generally, it will say in the question with explain with a
okay,
diagram. And then there will be two short answers. Two short answers. Okay, so that will be 50 marks for the objectives, correct? 25 marks, sorry, 10 marks for the long answer. Okay, and then there
hmm,
will be 10 marks for 5 marks for two short answers. That becomes
hmm,
70, correct? Then there will be
yes,
marks for your homework,
hmm,
correct? And then there will be marks for your viva. Viva is that we will ask you a question which you will have to answer few questions. So it will be like sudden questions that you ask. You cannot refer to book because we can see that you're referring a book. If you are giving an answer, we can right away tell that you're looking into a book and telling. But if I tell you, which is finger number one, right? So you should know right away finger number one, right? Small finger is finger number one. Of course, don't be nervous. We all get nervous. You can mix up, you can do things, but when you try to look and then answer, we know that you're looking and answering. Correct? So orals are very important, and that you will have to make sure that if you have any questions, anything that you want, um, it's important. So I think Pallavi ma'am, I don't know if she's in a class right now. She's attending a class, so she has not joined. Because we all need to study. So I didn't join, she joined. That way we can get
Oh,
connected.
yes.
So I don't know, next week also she might have the same class because it's a long course. So she might be doing it. I don't know. She will tell. But one day she will also do like a small um, mock type exams or explain to you more.
Yes.
We'll ask you,
Yes.
yeah. So like say for example, where is the original, where does UB1 start? Where is UB1 starting? Now, if you don't know the original point or you don't know the first and last point, then you will be confused, right? Or in on be all, show me your TW5. Okay. So the TW5, why? Because it's one of the shoe points. Correct? So it will, if on be all or if on there, we will either ask you a question that is first point, last point, shoe points, Leo connecting points, something like that. Or what would you do if um, I have told you, like if I'm having stomach problem, where do I work on correspondence? Correct? Because the protocols are not being built yet by you. Correct? We are doing very, very basic. We are doing understanding how to work on that. If you know the protocol, that's not a bad idea. But if you don't know, that is not what we are looking for. We are looking for what we have taught you only. Okay? Basically. Now, now here we have given you some. Let me share the PDF because I want to make sure that whatever is in the PDF, you don't have a doubt about it. So over here you have seen, right? We have given the table.
Yes.
What is
Yes.
deficit?
Yes.
What is excess? What do you do? So those are little things. Like if I want to sedate Atma, what color will I use? Or if I want to sedate Vayu, what is the color to sedate Vayu? What is the color to tonify Jal? That way we will ask you in Ayurveda. Okay? Now here, see migraine, left index finger, Vat joint, yellow color. We have given a protocol, right? It's in your PDF. I want you to understand this PDF with the protocols given. So this may not be part of your exam, but at least when you are working with in the future, and if you refer this, you do understand what it is. Correct?
Means this migraine is for liver. It's connected with liver. So we
What
have
is
to.
left index finger, what joint is liver, right?
This is what life. Huh.
Hmm.
This is
Okay.
fire point. So we are giving yellow here.
Yes. So what are we doing? Migraine is not migraine can be for many reasons, correct? Migraine can be like there is a pain for maybe the vat is too much. And what is vat? Vat is
Why?
Vayu plus.
What is Vayu plus 1 minute. I have to check. I have written. I have gone through this just
That's
today.
okay. That's
One
okay. Don't worry.
I've written everything.
It's okay. Sometimes it's hard when we are looking at our
Past
notes.
is moments, the tips of pith. Pith is water and fire elements, and
Hmm.
cough is earth plus water.
And what
This
is what?
Vayu is the movements plus Vayu means movements plus
Space. What is what? Movement, air plus space.
air plus
Correct.
space. Okay, this I have not written. Air plus movements plus space.
Hmm. So you don't write
Right?
movement. You write what is Vayu, what is Vat.
No.
Vat is
Vayu governs movements plus space.
correct. Right?
And pitta is mental peace is digestive, food, metabolism, water plus fire element.
Correct. So Akash and Vayu. You have to always talk about the element itself, not about its attribute or its function or anything. Correct? So you will say Akash and Vayu elements combined together to make a Vat. Do you see here?
Yes, got it. Okay.
Correct? In Pit, what do we say? Water but plus fire makes Pit element. Correct? We talk about the elements. When we talk about Kaph, what do we say? Earth and
Earth plus water.
water makes the Kaph element. Correct? So, when we are talking about that, here we are talking about the migraine. Now, what is migraine? What did we say? Vat joint. It is telling us to control the Vat joint. Correct? Now, Vat is space plus Akash plus
Moments.
Vayu. Akash plus
Yes.
Vayu. Now, what is the attribute or the function of the Vat and the, sorry, of Akash and Vayu? Akash means it is space and Vayu it's movement. Meaning the migraine might be because there is either too much of space and the Vayu is going haywire, or there is so much Vayu that there is not enough space. So what we are doing, yellow is a controlling, it's a earth factor.
Earth.
Vayu is
Earth
a,
fact.
yellow is a earth factor. So on the Vath, we are adding the earth factor to bring stability. Because in migraine, lot of people get dizziness also, right? They get so much pain, right? So the movement is stopped. The everything is little controlled.
So we are
Correct?
giving moisture to that. Earth is what? Humidity plus heat. So we are giving moisture by
Correct.
yellow color. Correct, no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are everything is added little to it. Correct. So we and again migraine can be of many types, but this is one of the common factors that we are giving as a color therapy. Correct. Now, then next one is both middle finger and ring finger, pit the joint, light blue on the joint and black color above and below it. What is this? That is an another migraine. For migraine, we have given another protocol that both middle finger and ring finger pit the joint. Okay. Now uh, uh, look into the diagrams. Let's see. Both middle finger and ring finger pit the joint. Right. What is here? Let's see pit the joint. Let's see the pit the joints. What are the things? Middle finger pitta joint is mouth hole.
Mouth,
Middle finger pitta joint on the left side is
liver.
reproductive hole.
Nay,
Re-
reproductive.
yeah,
Oh,
correct. And ring finger, right? No nostrils and left nostrils. Okay. Now, why we are going into mouth hole, reproductive, and we are going into nostrils? Correct? We are going into all this. Why? Because migraine sometimes can be because of the sinuses. Correct? Are you getting me? Okay. So we are
Yes.
also talking about mouth hole. Now, if you go in the future, you will see there are more organs on the pitta joints. Not only these, there are more organs, more elements, more things that we can learn about. But for now, basic, if you are learning about it, the pitta joints are always more of acidic, correct? Because it's Agni and water.
Water.
Correct. So what is happening? Agni is having too much Agni also can create the headache. So if you are only thinking of the pitta joint, on the pitta joint, what are we using? What did they tell us to use?
Blue color.
Light blue color on the
Yes.
joint and black color above and below. Above and below, meaning on the pitta joint we are putting a blue color, light blue color, Agni color, right? And above
Hmm.
and below we are making it what? No infection. We are covering
Black
that
color.
there is no infection. Correct? Make sense? Are you getting it? Okay. So for the Ayurvedic part, it will be little confusing because it is a very new concept versus TCM. You have always heard about TCM. You are always looking into that direct connection of the meridian, right? It's the meridian pathways. But in Ayurveda, we are looking into the Vat, Pit, and the elements of the attributes of the elements, and then based on that we are treating. Once you understand that, then it will become more easy for you. Okay. Now, weak urine control, meaning incontinency of the urinary bladder. So you will do it on the urinary correspondence, EUB channel. What does incontinency means? It happens a lot, not only
No
for
control
women.
on.
Yes, no control. Or, when you are sneezing or you're coughing, some people say there
Yes.
is a leakage, and it can happen to men also. But men don't talk about it a lot. Women, we have so many issues because of pregnancy, this, that. We are openly talking about it. Men has it, but they don't know how to talk about it because they don't go through anything and they're worried about people making fun of them. Right? So they don't go very easily about these things to talk to a doctor or to talk to a family member also. Sometimes you will ask a question, what's going on? Is everything okay? Or they get irritated. That's why you should, this is something more in advance to understand how you make protocols also. What happens in protocols is that we are right now learning only the basic and fundamentals. Okay. In the basic and fundamentals, it's also important that you understand how you're going to treat a person, because you need to know the backstory of it. Okay. Without knowing the backstory, it's going to be very hard for you. Now, a man comes and you will see that he is only talking about very little things, No, nothing much. I get headache, I get migraines. I don't know what is going on. You keep asking so many questions up to them. They will now say, no, everything is fine. I am fine. Everything is fine at work. No stress, nothing. Yeah, work stress. And then you will start asking, then you will, why do we ask for the age? We ask for the age also. Correct? We ask
Right.
for their age because even for men, menopause is there. It's called andropause. But it's not talked about a lot because men are always shy about talking about it. Okay. And then sometimes they open up slowly. Yeah, nothing. I will tell you a story. One of my client, he is a man, and he comes regularly for, he and his wife comes. I treat him and all. And indirectly he's asking, uh, do you have, doctor, can you give me something for like energy? And I'm like, you are very energetic. What energy are you talking? No, like just energy, like you should have some energy. Like sometimes you don't like things. Now I have to think in the back end of what he's talking because he's not open. I am a female doctor. Like we don't like male doctors sometimes. They also don't like female doctors. Okay. So he keeps on saying, no, like it's fine, everything is fine, but I just want to be happy. I want to. Now you have to start understanding what is he talking about. There is something about his personal life that he wants to say that he cannot mention to me, right? So I have to work based on that, and then I start asking, are you okay? Like how is your sleep? What do you go out a lot? Do you mingle with the I used to go a lot with the family. Now I don't like going out too much. I'm not very outgoing anymore. Why? Maybe there is something going on in his personal issue that he cannot discuss with anything. Okay. So then I start slowly with, okay, how is your stool? How is your urine? Are you going properly? Do you have any pain when you go for urination? Do you have burning issue? No, but like sometimes I get pain. Slowly they will open. They will not say anything. It took me 2 sessions by the time he slowly started talking. Then I got it that he might have incontinency, and he might not be very happy because of that issue, right? The personal connection to husband and wife also matters. So then I started giving that kind with, I said, okay, use this protocol, use this oil, and he is now happy. Like, oh, okay, yeah, it makes a difference. I'm like more feeling more energetic. I'm more good now. I'm liking it. But that is how you have to start talking. If you find men coming to you 60 plus, they might say something because they are open. Now they have left their shyness, they are okay. They might not be feeling that bad about talking about everything. But when you are in the middle age, you're very shy. And that happens to men
But
a lot.
sometimes patient may found that the doc means the doctor is going different direction or something means
That's why
is
you have
out
to
of
learn how
subject.
to.
They
Out.
might feel it's out of subject.
Yes, and that's why you don't ask them
Is
anything
it possible?
directly. Yes, possible.
Yes.
But that's why you don't ask them directly. That's why we take so many questions, right? We ask them, how is your sleep? What's your color? How you eat? When do you sleep? What are your mood swings? We ask all these questions. What's your age? Everything. Okay, how long have you been married? If it's a woman, we ask them how many pregnancies, when was your last menstruation? So many questions that we ask them that sometimes they go like, I have to fill all of this. And we go like, yeah, if you don't want to fill, it's okay. I'll keep asking you questions. You can answer. Because at that time we have to write. Okay. Slowly, because sometimes some question arise from what they are telling us. Sometimes they start talking to us, and then we have to come up with a subtle question. You don't directly ask them. If I ask directly, nobody will say anything. Okay. Now, teenagers come to me, and when teenagers come, for them, they don't want to talk anything in front of their parents because sometimes teenagers come, parents don't want to leave them alone. But if they are above 18, I tell them 16, 17, 18. Parents don't need to be there. I tell the teenager, if you want your parent to be here, they can be, but it's your choice. If you don't want them to be, they can leave. Okay. Then you make fun. You go like, how is your college life? What is going on? How is the girl problem? Then they start laughing. Then they suddenly go like, no, I'm busy studying. Then you know that, okay, they are a studious kind of people. Sometimes they have these other problems, because you have to know the back end, what is happening in everybody's life. And that's why we work as a therapist, not only being a therapy to cure one problem, but we have to know so much about psychology. We have to know about the physiology of the body. We have to know about the brain, how the brain works, how psychologically every age works, correct? How psychologically how men and women work. What is andropause, menopause? How are we looking into one person but with different angles? What is their height? What is their, how is their body? What is their BMI? All these things come slowly and gradually as you keep studying. If we put everything in the first thing, you might be so confused. Right now I'm giving you all this information. You're already feeling like, oh my God, I have to remember all this, right? Correct. So, what happens is we are telling you in advance that this is something you will be learning as you progress. As you progress, if you want to become a better therapist, yes, these are that's why I told last time also, right? That at least 3 to 4 semesters you have to finish to get to a point where you will feel very, very confident about working on someone. Then, no matter what kind of problem they come with, you will be saying, I can do it. Right now, you will do it no matter what, but you will be hesitant. Oh, ma'am, they said they have cancer. Can I treat them? Yes, you can. Yes, you can treat them. You don't have to tell them you're going to take away the cancer from them. Yes, you can treat them. Where the cancer is, treat that particular area. We will show you what to do for the basic thing, right? But even at our higher level, when we are treating, what we tell them, anything can be cured. You have to have the patience. I have to have the right protocol for you. That's it. Together, we can help each other. And you can. You will see the difference. Once you start doing it, you will see the difference. Okay. So in Vat, Pitta, and Kapha, that is very important that you understand the attribute that we are talking about. An attribute means what is Vat, what is Kapha, what is Pitta, and where it is. Now, when you say Vat, Pitta, and Kapha, and we say that, oh, liver and gallbladder is on what joint? Agni joint. Agni finger,
Hmm.
right? It's on the Agni finger. What is Agni? Third finger number
Fire.
three.
Three.
Correct. So we know, as soon as we know Agni and liver and gallbladder, then whatever we want to use for liver gallbladder, we will be using on that joint. Correct. Now, here, and the reason I'm going through this is because now acidity, green color on left palm, stomach correspondence. Simple. Stomach correspondence, I had told you how to do it, right? You just put your finger here, you put a green color. You put a dark green
Hmm.
color, any stomach problems that can be helped, whether it's acidity, gas, stomach pain, all these things, you just put a green color, it can help you. Even constipation can be helped doing that. Another treatment for acidity is apply green color around small finger, index finger, and thumb on P joint bilateral. Bilateral means both sides. Bilateral means both sides. So,
Okay.
small finger means 1 and 2, pitta joint. Why are we doing pitta joint right now? Don't look at the organs. We are only doing the pitta joint. Why? Because pitta joint has the acidity, right? What we are doing, we are putting a gel color. We are increasing water. because of acidity. Then on the index finger is the finger of what? Lungs and large intestine and liver and gallbladder. Correct? You're saying correct. It's
Yes.
wrong.
No,
It's
lungs and large intestine.
no.
Liver and gallbladder is third number.
And what is this? Kidney and urinary bladder.
Kidney, huh? Jal.
Gel.
This is jal.
Correct. Not lungs and large intestine. Okay?
No, jal. Huh.
Gel. Okay. So you have to remember. See, I know I was telling the wrong thing. I wanted to see. So this is what you will have to keep in mind. If I say, okay, so lungs and large intestine, liver and gallbladder. No, ma'am, how you have to know like gel. Gel is kidney and urinary bladder.
Urinary
Agni
bladder.
is liver and gallbladder.
Gall.
Okay. And large intestine and lungs are on your Akash, the finger number one,
Akash. Akash. Lungs is
because
Akash. Yes.
it needs space,
This is this.
right? Small finger. Okay. So then we are doing two small fingers, thumb, pitta joint, bilateral, and thumb also. Why thumb? Reproductive organ, excretory organs are here. The other brain organs are here, right? But we are not looking at the organ. We are looking at the pitta joint. And that pitta joint meaning we are making the pith less. Simple way of thinking. Okay, if you think too much then you don't know, but if you know, okay, your vat is more, I need to reduce vat. In vat, what is the main character? The vayu. So let me decrease the vayu. Correct, you can think that way. With acidity, we are giving acidity protocol green, we are increasing jal on all the pitta joints that we talked about. Make sense? Okay.
Then what about this man and acha, this is okay. Okay, got it. This already body parts are there.
Yes.
Okay.
Cholesterol, if there is high cholesterol, index finger, pitta joint, red color. Index finger, pitta joint, red colors. These are simple protocols given so that you can do that. Heaviness in chest, lung correspondence, red color. Lung correspondence. Remember that. Now this is not finger. This is lung correspondence. Where is lung
Correspond
correspondence? When you say lung correspondence, where is it?
is
No. Lungs correspondence. Lungs
here,
are
here,
here.
here.
Yes.
This is lungs.
Right. Right. We are doing lung correspondence, red color. Sneezing and cold, red color on nose correspondence.
Here.
Correct. Correspondence. When we are talking correspondence, we are going directly on correspondence. Okay. Now, treatment on lungs, if irritation on the throat persists, extend till the throat, then 2, 4, 5, and 3, 6, 7. No, this is not the right. Uh, okay. This is not what it should be. There should be tonification sedation given to you. Okay. So ignore this. I'm going to tell this because you don't know the one, two, three, and anything yet. You don't know the channels yet. Okay. So the channels are here, actually. The channels are on every joints, and then we place the channels. So we get zero. I will talk to Pallavi ma'am about it. So you get zero. Then remember 1, 4, 5, 8. 1, 4, 5, 8 is on the left side. Remember?
Hmm.
And 2, 3, 6 7 is
Two
on the
six 23769
right side.
left.
01
Ah,
01458 is on the left side. So what does that mean is if you put your 0 here,
it's the
one
right side,
4
ma'am. Zero is on one's right side.
0 is always in the center. No, no, I'm talking about
Four
each
zero
channel
four
which you
eight
haven't
five is
learned
right
yet.
side.
Yes, yes.
Oh, oh,
Okay.
oh, okay.
Okay. So yes, that way it is correct. That you are starting with 1 4, right? 4 1 4
Yes.
5 8. 1 4
One,
5
yes.
8. That is on the right side. And what is on the
It's
left
two
side?
three six seven nine.
That is on the left side.
Yes.
Remember? So there is we haven't taught you yet that there are channels. So in one finger, there can be 300 meridians. One finger in Ayurveda.
Oh,
But
Bapre.
it's very simple to remember because the 0 will be the center, the 9 will be in the center in the back. There is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And from this, you will make 300 channels. Just from that. That is what something that is very important once you start to understand what the meridian means, how you are treating, and how you are going to treat through the Ayurvedic channel. Okay, and that's why in this fundamental and basics, we have used the TCM protocol the most. The reason is in the TCM, if we use that, then it's easy for you to do and remember. And then you can slowly start because in the second semester, you will learn the science. And once you learn the science, then Ayurveda will be more easy for you to understand. Because in Ayurvedic, everything is all about science. We think it is not science, but it is all science. Okay, the vat, the pit, the cough, how our organs work, what are the functions and the anatomy of our organs, why we are picking all this, why we are taking all these as a protocol of the earth and the metal, not the metals or earth, agni, jal, all this man, kal. What did I say? Kal is representing nervous system. Remember, kal is number
Kali is
6,
representing spine and medulla.
spine and medulla, but the whole finger is actually representing nervous system. Our whole nervous system is related to finger number 6. Okay, so you will learn all this, but for your exams, try and understand the TCM, the first and the last points, correct? The earth points, the metal points. Now, if you look into, open your 5 shoe table. So when you open your 5 shoe table, do you have the five? Do we have the 5 shoe table, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah. We have the 5 shoe table. So now, if I tell you, oh, I thought I shared with you. Okay. So now I'm opening only this chart. Okay. 5 shoe chart here. Okay, and
Okay.
I'm not even opening the table. But now if I tell you what is the wind point of lungs?
Lungs means lungs means it's a
No,
yin
wind point.
meridian. All yin,
Yes, yes, yin meridian,
L
correct.
and all yin meridian starts with wood. So
Yes,
LU11 is the
is
wood
the
point.
is the wind point.
Wood point.
Wind point. I'm talking about wind
Wind point.
point. Correct.
Okay, wind
So
point.
wood and wind is same, but you have to talk about the energy. Five shoe points are
Okay.
energy. Okay. Now, what is TW6? What is the energy of TW6?
Triple warmer is a yang, and all yang it starts with metal. So it's I can count it like this. It's okay.
Yeah, of course.
This is metal, wood, fire, and it's a this is elbow point, so it will be cold point.
Cold. Will it be cold point? Uh, look into your table and tell me.
TW6, 8 minutes. So wood, fire, earth, metal. Ah, cold point.
It's a cold point.
TW6. Wait, it's fire point.
Now count again. Right? Why is it fire point? What is TW1? Dryness,
Metal, yes.
right? After dryness,
Okay,
what
I
does it
count
come?
it as a wood. Okay. This is yang
Right?
meridian.
Yang meridian.
Yang meridian starts with uh
Dryness.
metal dryness,
Yes.
metal.
Yes.
So it's
Metal.
metal, then it's wood, and then it's fire. And then
So T.
TW6 is
After fire, it comes humidity.
humidity, earth.
Earth point. Now look again.
TW6 is fire point,
Hang on. There
ring
has to
river
be
point.
some. There has to be some mistake here.
In this in this chart, it's fire point, ma'am.
Okay. Let's go there. No, not this. Where is that? What page number it is? What it is after? Hang on. Let me do this. 1 second. Hmm.
TW6 fire point, honorary point.
W6 fire point. Yeah. So metal, water, wood, and fire. Correct?
Hmm.
So that's what we counted, didn't we? It is the fourth point. So we did count it as the fourth point, correct? No, not this. This one. Okay. So fire point here. Wood, metal, no, sorry, metal, wood.
Fire. This is no.
Yeah, this is not coming out correctly, but when I'm looking at the chart, it seems correct. So let me check the chart again. Metal, water, wood, fire. Okay. See, we are losing that water point. We are going metal, wood, fire. That's why we are making mistake.
No, no,
Wood and
metal,
fire.
water, wood, earth, and fire.
No, earth
Right?
comes
No,
after
it's right.
fire.
Correct. It's
Earth comes
correct.
after fire. So
No, fire.
when
After fire means first is metal, then water, then
then
wood,
wood, then
fire,
fire,
fire, and then
and then
earth.
earth. Okay? So
Okay. Yes.
in yang, it starts with metal. Now, when you say metal,
Yes.
I would want you to start using the energies. So you use
Dryness.
wi- dryness,
Dryness,
wind,
coldness,
fire,
wind,
and earth.
fire, and
Humidity.
humidity.
Fire and
Yes.
humidity. Okay? So it
Yes.
ends with humidity and it starts with dryness.
Right.
Okay? So even if you don't remember the first and then you remember the last, then from the last, if you go up, it is humidity and
Yes.
fire. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So for some reason, when we were doing it together, somehow we were missing out on because we were talking about element and uh, energy together, we were not getting
Energy.
it right. So now if I say P8 is a what energy? P8 will be what
This
energy?
so yeah, ये be pericardium 8
Yes,
means
pericardium 8 starts with the wind energy, right?
wind and wood. Yes,
So
wind
wind
energy. The
energy.
next
So
is
fire,
fire.
correct? So
P8
P8
is
is
fire.
fire, correct? So now
Yes.
if P8
Yes.
is fire, P7 is humidity.
Humidity.
This is
P6 is water.
P5. P5
Coldness.
is coldness and P3
Coldness.
is dryness,
Dryness.
correct? So again, let's do wind, fire, humidity, dryness,
Water.
coldness. It's
Dryness.
so
Coldness.
P3 is coldness, which is ending in the yin. It starts with the wind, ends with cold. In yang, it starts with dryness, ends with
Right.
humidity.
Humidity.
Make sense? Make sense? Okay, what is
Yes.
SP5?
Spleen.
Yes, what
SP5 is
energy?
spleen is yang.
Spleen is yang?
No, spleen is yin.
Hmm.
Spleen is yin and it starts SP1 is wood.
Okay.
SP1 is wood. This is wind. This is fire. This is
No,
humidity
no,
and
no,
this
no,
is
Tina ji,
dryness.
wooden, no, no. Wood and wind, why you're talking twice? Wood and wind.
This is SP1 is wind.
Hmm.
It starts with wood.
Yes. Wood you starts with wind, energy. We have to work with the
Wind.
energy. Okay.
Okay.
Wind.
SP1 is wind. Then
Mm-hmm.
SP2 is heat.
Yes.
SP3 is humidity.
Mm-hmm.
SP4 is coldness. Array, dryness.
Dryness. Very good. And SP9 is coldness.
Coldness.
Okay. SP9 is coldness.
Cold.
Now let's go urinary bladder. B67 is a dryness.
It's a yeah, it's a Yang.
It's a yang. So it starts with
Yang, so it
dryness,
is starts with metal point. Yes.
dryness,
Dryness,
coldness,
then dryness, coolness, wind,
wind,
fire,
fire,
and humidity.
and humidity. Okay? As long as you understand the creative circle, you will be able to do it. Now, if I say I want to tonify the heat point of heart, what is the heat point of heart?
Heart is yin meridian. So yin is starts with wind. Heart, where is heart H8?
H8, correct? Because H8 is
Yes.
the point
Fire.
of, yes.
Fire.
So now, when you are doing this, if I am saying tonify, what color will you use for H8?
To tonify, I means in magnet, I have to put yellow
No,
magnet
I said what
to the
color?
skin.
No, I asked you
Yellow.
what color to
Fire,
tonify
red, red, red,
red.
red and orange.
Okay, you
Oh,
have
your
to
heatness is on.
remember, correct.
Red, red.
Whenever we are asking you a question, and if I say I want you to tonify with what color, then you're not talking about magnet at all, right?
Okay, then red color.
Correct. So always remember what we are asking you. If I tell you that, can you put can you just put a seed on the humidity point of lungs? Put a seed on humidity point of lungs.
Yeah. Mm, start with wood, wood, fire. Humidity L3.
Lungs.
1 minute. No. Yes. This is that test. Sleep. Wood, fire. L3. L3. This is LU3. LU? No, this is wrong.
That's what
No,
I'm
no,
saying.
no. 1 minute, ma'am. LU9.
LU9. Correct. So,
LU9.
correct. See, you have to be careful when you say L3, it becomes liver 3.
It's a liver. It's a wrong thing.
Correct? So, always remember what we are talking and how that try to remember and say it LU1, which is lungs. LI means large intestine. L means liver. Okay? Make
Liver.
sure that you
Yes.
understand what you are actually working on. Now, I want you to sedate, I want you to sedate the water point of kidney.
Meridian starts with root A1, into bracket A2 is no. It just a minute. Can I take a time?
Yeah, yeah. This is not your exam, this is your revision. In exam, you
This is
cannot take so much time.
A6. Wind, wind, fire, humidity, A4, A4, and minus K6,
Count again. Where are your 5 shoe points?
K1, K2, K3, K7. K1, K2, K3 means wood, fire, humidity. K7, it's a
Is
water point.
K7 is water point? Are you sure? Now look at your chart and see if you're right or wrong.
Fire point. K3, K10 is water point.
Correct. So what I want you to do,
Hot.
simple.
Yes, it's come to a knee पे coldness होता है. Oh God.
Mm, okay. So what I want you to make it easy for yourself is first you understand all the five shoe points. It's in front of you. All the five shoe points right now, they are in front of you.
Oh, it's
Correct?
very easy, ma'am. Only we have to remember yin meridian. And already this explained very well, Pallavi ma'am, that base point is wood point. Starts with wood point, ends with wood point. And all coldness points are located on elbow and knee. So I have to remember this coldness point should come on knee point.
Okay. So
Either
this way,
on hand meridian, it's elbow, and in legs, it's knee. And I
so
do 2 points I have to remember only in between. Oh God.
so
Wrist
if
and ankle.
you that's okay. That's okay. But this is why the revision, what why we are doing is that you know where your weakness is, you know where your strength is, and you know that you know everything correctly. But all the thing is that you have to calm down and think that if it is the last point, if it's yin, the last point is coldness or water point. Correct?
Yes, yes,
So if
it's
you start in the
clearly,
yin, yeah, correct. But
yes,
if I'm
yes.
asking about the yang points and I tell you in the yang points, where is the SI, where is an SI water point? Small intestine water point. Now you just told me how to find out, right?
Yes, yes. It's on a wrist. No, sorry. Come again. What point I have to find?
Water point of SI, small intestine.
My heart is, it's here on wrist.
You just tell me which point is the water point.
The manual SI is, yeah. This is, it's on ankle. This is on knee 36.
SI, small
Bapre
intestine, not
ma'am.
small intestine. I'm not talking
Oh
about stomach.
God. I'm where I'm looking. It's small intestine. Shit.
This is
Very
small
bad.
intestine. Young, small
Hmm.
intestine starts with the metal
I'm क्या
and
इधर
then
मैच कर
comes
दिया ऐसे.
water, SI2.
Yes.
SI2 is the water point. Correct?
This is
And then
SI8 is
SI3
knee.
is the wind
8
point.
is knee point.
SI5, yes, SI5 is the fire point.
And
SI8 is the humidity point.
earth.
So SI2 is the water point. Correct or no? Am I right or wrong?
1. SI1 is metal. Yes. SI2 is water.
Correct?
No, ma'am.
Okay, no.
Matter
Okay.
dryness, SI2 is coldness.
हाँ तो water point हुआ ना, coldness is.
Water, water. Yes, SI3 is wind.
Okay.
SI5 is fire, and this one is
Humidity.
uh,
Earth
yes,
point.
humidity. I know.
Humidity. Yeah.
Earth.
Correct? Correct? Okay. So now are you getting how to read it in the okay? In the yang, when you are talking about the knee and the elbow, all are water point, you're saying. Now look at it. Is all elbow and knee both are water point? Look at it again.
In yin meridian, all points on wrist and ankle are humidity point.
In yin, all
All in yin, all points on wrist or ankle are humidity points.
are humidity points. So let's see, is that correct? All humidity points L4, SP5, and K3. Look at your chart. L4, which is liver 4, SP5 is spleen 5, K3 is kidney
Liver
3.
4, liver 4 is on ankle, right? That I know. On
Okay.
legs, this is liver 1. On
No,
toe, it's
I'm talking about
yes,
look
yes,
into
yes.
yes, correct? Okay, you got it.
Hmm.
Now, Li5, which is large intestine 5, Si5, which is small intestine 5. What are these 2 points?
Spire point,
Fire point, and they are on the wrist.
wrist.
Okay. Now, S. Now you have B60, which is bladder 60, correct? Bladder 60 is the only point that is on the wrist. Sorry, ankle. Urinary bladder 60. If you look into the, if we look
Yes,
into, correct? We got it?
yes,
Okay. Now we go to the knee points, right? So the ST36, UB64, and GB34, they are all close to the knee, correct? ST36, GB34, and UB64. And they are all humidity points.
yes.
Okay. So you can just make sure that you go line by line, look into it, remember what we are talking. You tell someone to ask you that question so you can understand the 5 shoe points, which you have understood it very well. That it's not that you are not understanding, but you figure out a way how you can remember it properly instead of getting confused. If you talk water, then talk all elements only. That way you're not counting it twice. You're counting wood and wind, then you're making mistake in counting, right? Because then you're counting wood, wind, fire, then it becomes like, where did this fire go? Why
That
did this happen?
energy and elements I remember properly, but I have to recollect yin meridian like this way. because I
Right.
work more on this, no? So I remember this meridians, these other things. I have to go through this
Yes,
again. I have to
yes,
revise it.
yes. Revise it and make sure that when you're saying elements, then only talk about elements in your mind also. When you're
Right.
talking energy, then only talk about energy. That way you will
Okay.
not make mistakes. Okay? Because lot of times we are doing wood, wind, and when we are counting wood, wind,
Right.
then water, then oh no, now why,
Oh,
how did this happen? Right? Because you forgot that you're counting wood and wind. Wood and wind are the same thing.
no, wood, wind, and fire, fire and heat. That way I have to
Correct?
remember.
So if you're talking about elements, talk about elements only. So it's easy for you to not make a mistake because you have
Yes.
understood everything. It's not that you have not understood it. It's about how you are keeping it in your mind. When your mind is going in two things together, then you can make a mistake. Right? So
Right.
try to do that. Right? Try and connect all the points what you're talking about. How, when I'm talking about sedation, I'm talking about tonification. Then you want to know what is tonification, what is sedation. If I'm telling you tonify H7, then you have to ask, ma'am, do you want me to tonify with a magnet or you want me to tonify with a color? Because you cannot ask me about the seed. Seed is only controlling, it's only neutralizing. Because when you don't know whether you should tonify or you should sedate, you are going to put a seed there. It will still work wonders because the energy knows what to do. Correct. But when you know what to do, because your intention of it is you are putting the sedation with the magnet. So what will go on the, what will it be, how will you sedate with a magnet if I tell you to sedate at 7?
If then we have to put white side on the to the skin and
Correct.
yellow
White
side
to
on the
the
up.
yellow side will be visible. Right. So this is how we are going
In
to,
case of palpitation or something in heart, right?
yes,
Heart.
yes. Correct. So that helps. Putting your H7 and sedation, it can help. When it's high, very high palpitation, when you are having too much of palpitation, best way is putting a seed instead of a magnet. Because what if they are having palpitation because the blood pressure is going very low? And
Mm.
sometimes diastolic is very high. Sometimes that can also happen. And that's why you want to make sure that you put a seed first, right? You put a
Okay.
seed first, they will feel that this is getting better. And then by that time, see, the secret of treating is you always treat first, neutralizing anything. So you get enough time to take a look at that person's history. Then you ask them questions. By that time, you can figure out whether you want to tonify or you want to sedate, right? So it's always good to have our own strategies how we are going to treat the person. Right away, have a seed ready, put a seed on that particular point you are thinking. That way you start talking. They think that, oh, you started this is called the placebo treatment. Why placebo? Here we are doing placebo plus treatment. What is placebo means? The psychologically the patient is thinking you have started to treat them and they will start to feel little better, then they will feel more
But
better. Their anxiety level comes down. Then they will answer you properly. Then they will give you the proper answers. And by that time, you also have little time to keep talking, keep reading. There is no harm in opening your book and giving them a treatment. Okay, there is no harm. Even as of today, we do the same thing. Even after this, we make sure we are reading the book and making sure that, okay, we are following what they are saying. We sometimes ask double questions. There is no shame in that. It's better to treat properly than to treat wrongly. Correct?
But ma'am, acupressure is more safe than acupuncture
Correct. Why?
because acupuncture it's very micro,
Yes. Very
small,
micro
tiny points
acupoint.
which may acute point, which
Yes.
may go wrong and may
Yes.
harm to patient.
And in the harm is that they might get bruises, they might get more pain, they may not come again if the needle hasn't gone correctly or deep enough. So, Pallavi ma'am knows acupuncture much better than me because she has passed her license, she has done her Maharashtra certification, she has given her exams and everything. I am still not an acupuncturist. I always call myself acupressure therapist
Please.
because for me that's more easy, and especially living in US, I want to be more safe that nobody comes and tells me they got hurt with it, right? So it's always safe to have acupressure therapy than to have acupuncture. But if you have mastered it properly, there are good acupuncture therapists, no doubt. But if you have mastered it, there is no harm. You will do it correctly. There is nothing wrong in doing it. There might be some points that are more easy to do, but I like sujok and I like acupressure more. That is my forte. I because I am living in that kind of a country, so it automatically becomes that way too. And acupressure is 580 BC old, and acupuncture is only 2000 BC. So the recent one is acupuncture, and we always remember the most recent one. We don't remember what is very old, right? We forget it very easily. So, acupressure is always helpful because it's able to go in, we have more room to work on versus acupuncture. Acupuncture, if this and this and this, that's it. If you go anywhere here and there, doesn't work. Okay. Any other question you have? The main things that I wanted you to do revision on, I have already done with that. Correct? But what I want you to do is go through the colors, Ayurvedic colors, understand the TCM colors, understand the tonification and sedation, where you're going to do it, how you're going to do it. So that way you're not getting the first and last points, the Leo connecting points, the Z cliff points, all these are given to you. Just remember where they are or what are the names of the points. Okay? That can come into your objectives and it will be easy for you to give the answer then faster. Okay? And be thorough with your how you're going to draw, what you can do, long answers, the expectations. Any other question you have?
No. Can I have any sample paper if you
I can
have
send you,
passed
I
any?
can, yes, I can send
Okay,
you the sample paper.
that will be beneficial.
Sure. I will send the sample paper and then you can do that. And then based on that, you will be looking into what is coming. Now, the sample paper I have may have some questions that are um, not taught to you because we did not teach you biology or the BHP part of it because we have understood that teaching you initially and scaring you that, oh my God, I have to learn all about the body, you will be like right away, no, no, I don't want to become a therapist. But once you learn the basic, now you will feel the anxiety and you will feel that inquisitiveness that how does it work, what does it do, what does the brain do, what does the liver do, what is the anatomy of it. Now you will be more curious to know, and when the curious mind is there, then you will remember it better and you'll understand it better. Okay, so So I will definitely send you that paper, and then you can go through that, and then we can go from there. Any other
Fine.
question?
No, no, not yet right now.
Okay. If you need
I
any more,
if then I will write it on group. Ask you in
yes,
group.
yes.
Okay.
Make sure you
Then
read properly and you go
yes,
through what it is so that it's easy for you to come up with your questions. Okay? Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, man.
Take
See you
care.
soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Take care. Bye. Bye.
Take it. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.